Ah, yes. Let's have a look at the lobby. Hey. Random.org, so I'm going to use random.org to pick a map and do it live. We'll do it live. So like, okay? I'll just do this pretty simple. I'll just do this, bam, and here's random.org, something like that. And what I'm going to do is just use the, let's see, where's the map pool? Scroll, 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 scroll. There's the confirmed ones. So Pit Fight, Racetrack, Trap, River World, Face Off, Shadowfield, Badger Hills, and Stanitsa. That's 8 maps. We're gonna go with number 1 to 8. So we're just gonna go down the list by numericals and generate the results. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, generate. 4. River of Gold is the map. River. Wait. Oh shit! Yeah, I have to disable the desktop thing. Bam. The result is River of Gold. And I don't have the map, so I'm just gonna have to rejoin. Well, I might actually have the map, but I'm not sure if I have like an old revision or whatever. So there we go. So this basically is the first game, best of 5. The timer is gone, so I can probably just duplicate this little text down here, and just display the score. I'll do this after this game. All right, boys. For your championship. Teaser match. Get ready. So of course, for those who are joining right now, this is going to be the showcase match between LorryDriver and Smitty. It's going to be a best of 5. And these players here are regarded as 2, if the not best 2 players in OpenRA today. LorryDriver is the considered best player in OpenRA with his 2 titles in Season 3 and 4, winning those relatively comfortably. He's going to play against Smitty, who has been just doing better and better over the course of time. And then you're just going to do this best of 5 for the honor and promotion of the regular Global League. And if you know about the registrations, you do have today as the last day for registering into the league. So if you want to do the play, you got to do it today, and that rhymes. So the first game is going to be on River of Gold with Smitty here on the top right in his familiar orange colors. Going to play as Russia, and Mr. LorryDriver to the bottom left also as Russia. So Russia versus Russia, a civil war between comrades. This map here is the River of Gold. You can see the river here splitting the map in 2. And there's some oil here as well. Well, actually just 2 oils, so not really intruding upon the game, the oil lyrics, by any means. There's also a gem mine to the bottom of each player. So for Smith, that's going to be on the top side. And that's it. Gem mine expansion and the River of Gold is going to be it. So yeah, double ref by both players. No surprise there. LorryDriver is spreading out a little bit with his infantry, and it looks like it's just going to go north towards the opponent's oil derrick. But I guess like on a map such as this, where it just gives you an oil derrick, you shouldn't expect to be able to take back that oil. Unless your opponent just ignores it. But generally it's pretty safe to say it's not going to happen. Seems like LorryDriver is going to go for his build that we did in the warm-up game, so that's going to be a little flak truck, rocket soldier, infantry push. Not, well, at least a little, yeah, renegade group there to, I don't know, find some damage. Maybe if he gets lucky with the engagement, he can kind of, yeah, be a little bit more in the face of Smitty. Smitty doing the same thing though. Going to reinforce with some rocket soldiers. He does have the oil derrick for vision, so if he just stays behind there, and the flak truck comes in, he could start to do damage on that right away. So good response from Smitty. There's his own flak truck, by the way. So this is going to be, oh, it's going to be an interesting little game here. Oh, the flak truck of Lorry is actually starting fire on the flak truck of Smitty. Oh, he didn't really follow up, so he could actually chase this down and kill it. Looks like Smitty is forced to place that defense structure to save his flak truck actually then. Lorry is going to be able to dominate here a little bit. He does not have enough power here to move into the oil derrick, so he's just going to move back still. So just, but Smitty cannot really repair this until the service depot comes up, so he's going to have to be a little bit careful still. There's the little prod with the mobile flak. He's going to chip away with some infantry. Smitty really wants to have this. Oh, Smitty's moving into the LorryDriver. This could be a problem for Smitty actually. This flak truck is going to be so valuable here. There's no more rockets for Smitty, so I think that leaves Lorry just clear of capturing that oil derrick. Smitty is not producing another light vehicle, so he can actually go ahead and just move in here and grab that oil derrick. Even if he doesn't take it, it's going to kill off so many infantry. Seems like he's going to do it. It's going to capture that oil. And for players of this caliber, that's actually a huge thing. You can see on the build tab, they are pretty much virtually equal here with just seconds between the MCVs. So 2 oil derricks means about half a harvester in terms of income, obviously. But you know, these oils are not going to stop and deplete themselves. They're just going to work as long as they are there, not killed. Long distance mining some gems. I don't think this is a bad idea, since once you deplete the gem mines, it's not really that valuable anymore. So that's why you see. Oh, that's why you see Lorry. He's being a little bit greedy by going on to the other side. He's using that MCV for cover while the rocket soldiers kills it off, but that's a nice flank from Smitty, so Lorry's going to be forced to pull back. But he's determined to stay here. He might go for a Tesla coil next time. Nope. He's going to go with the flame tower and move back. I think this is a good choice. Heavy tank is already out for Smitty. Wow. Yeah, okay, this is not all too good by Lorry, because he's going to just have to move his MCV around. He could have just... wait. He could have just... oh my god, this is actually terrible. Let's see. Well, it does have the ore track, it's not going to lose that. The heavy tank is chasing the MCV. It looks like it's going to be okay. If he kills off the heavy tank with the rockets, yeah. Oh, this is going to be a favorable engagement for LorryDriver actually. Smitty is just following up with an MCV, but looks like there's enough here for Smitty, for Lorry to hold his ground. But the problem, of course, is that he lost his refinery, so he's going to have to be careful about the eco scaling. Smitty is fine, but he's going to have to move his harvesters very quickly. And nice use of the heavy tanks. There's a couple of rockets also, so he's going to have to move back. Yeah. It's going to lose it. So 1 heavy tank each. Nice line of flamers. So this is going to be an area of contention. I think you might want to have a... no fucking way. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God, Smitty. That would have been so bad. What happened there was the engineer almost capturing the war factor of Smitty, and if that would have happened, that could very well be the end of the game. Lorry's actually going for a little reach around here, trying to catch something off guard. It's not going to get the MCV. We'll try to maybe kill the harvester. He might just get a harvester here. And I'm just waiting for that Tesla coil, because 1 Tesla coil here is going to make a little bit of, well, good amount of difference. Actually, with this little... oh, it's going to kill off 1 ore truck, it seems like. But additional to this, Smitty just pulled back his entire well, his army And LorryDriver is going to come in here again and attack the first expansion for Smitty. And this is actually a big problem because this is where Smitty's future economy is going to develop. Going to lose 1, 2. It's going to safe keep his third ore track, but oh no. Yeah, Smitty's in a little bit of trouble here. You can see the eco should be far ahead in LorryDriver's favor, and he calls it GG. Understandably enough. It's yeah, that was just too much damage and too much loss of map control. So first game is going to Mr. LorryDriver.
Battle control.
But you can see that early game there was just so equal for both of them. That was pretty intense. Oh nope, we're gonna have to go to the RAGL server, of course. And while this is happening, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to copy the LorryDriver versus Smitty text there and paste. Duplicate. Yes. Just hold on a second. Like so. And color is gonna have to be white because sure. And let's go for the bigger size. Click OK. And oh! Come on! Come on! Fuck! No, come on! Come on, don't do it to me. It's not that fucking hard. Ah! Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna do this the other way around. Like so. Oh no! Oh, this is so bad. Why can't I move? Okay, there we go. Fucking. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, that's good. Alright, that's 1-0 to LorryDriver. Best of 5, so 3 points wins the honorable match. And if this follows the RAGL rules, the loser is going to pick the map for the rest of the series. So Smitty seems to be picking Trapped. And the game is already starting. Trapped. And this is going to be a slightly different matchup here. Well, actually, totally different matchup. We're going to have a Russia versus England matchup. Soviet versus Allies. LorryDriver in the top left. By the way, I love this soundtrack, by the way. Smitty on the bottom right. And this map right here is not too bad. Do have actually we have 5 oil derricks, so basically 2 oil derricks kind of attached, so to speak, to one player, and then you have 1 in the very middle, which you may or may not want to fight against. LorryDriver seems to kind of avoid the contentious areas and just comes back in with his flak truck and infantry blob in the mid game. And Smitty just wants that middle, so he can just take that, secure the middle, and then grab his own. Then if he succeeds in doing that, he's going to be, well, up by 1 oil. Double ref for both. Smitty is actually building medics. Not bad. I actually like medics very, very much. Only thing is you just have to be so careful with them. The medics has a little bit more health points than the regular infantry, and if you can just keep it in the back, because if you move the medic will just move forward, blindly into the enemy, very, very quickly. So it's not an expensive unit. It costs 200, but it sometimes just causes a bit of trouble. So that's why I see sometimes people just avoid building it. But in this situation here, it's going to be very valuable. So there's the double ref for both. War Factory seems to be well in production. This line of infantry just executed a guy coming in there. So after taking the middle oil, it's going to go for the second on his back, but looks like Lorry is kind of patrolling this area. Currently just, I don't know. Okay, it looks like it's just going to group together his infantry and wait for that flag truck. So I'm guessing Smitty is going to go for the early ranger. Second medic. You might as well just build 2 once you just start with them, because, you know, they will heal each other. And if your medic's starting to do something retarded, just move a little bit to front. The other medic can heal him, and given it does have this extra health points, it can survive pretty well. There's a flag truck coming out for Lorry, and the ranger coming out for Smitty. So yeah, we're gonna have this little early skirmish here, as you would expect. Oh, Lorry's gonna be careful! Whoa, that's a lot of rifles doing a lot of damage in one spot. So that means LorryDriver is gonna have to give up even trying to contend this area. That's how important the flag truck is. This is like a fortification here by Smitty. He's not gonna give up that oil. And he's from the US, by the way, if you didn't know. Smitty is from the United States, LorryDriver is from Germany. And we all know how fond the United States is with their captured oil derricks. So it's just following in his country footsteps. Absolutely appropriate. Okay then, LorryDriver's gonna have his service depot out now. Smitty is building a double barracks opener, so that's why his service depot is a little bit behind. That means he's just going to start his infantry blob a little bit earlier than LorryDriver. And it's probably a good idea, given that he got this early map control. You just want to retain that map control, you know, obviously with the favorability of the infantry standing still versus the moving infantry. You just want more of that out on the map, because you're just going to have more access if you dominate or do some damage early on. As with LorryDriver losing the flag truck, and can't really comfortably move out until he has something to move together with his infantry. First MCV is out for Lorry. He's going to get that out first. He's going to have to get a secure expansion. Oh, he's going to use this ore truck to move in. There's 3. Okay, he's going to run over the rocket soldier, but there's another one. Keep moving. Oh, that's a beautiful attack there by the way, Lorry. And it's going to kill off the oil derrick. So that's also something you see the good players do. They just grab one of their harvesters, and you can see that, Jesus Christ, that was pretty insane actually. If I look at the eco tab here, that was Smitty already had the favor. I'm pretty sure he had the favorability in the eco tab or the combat tab, and with that attack, LorryDriver probably just killed like 2k worth of assets in one little attack there. Nice counter win, to call it that. So the expansion is up to Lorry. It's gonna build his refinery probably here. Smitty is going for like his little counterattack. That's a lot of damage harvesters, but Lorry has not lost anything just yet, and he's gonna go straight into the main base here. It's kind of surprising, but he senses weakness, so he's gonna go in here. The Ranger is still alive, but once that's dead, all that doesn't matter. It's actually in the base. Oh, that's why that's why this is kind of risky. You're gonna quickly just run into a shit ton of harvesters, and they're just gonna decimate the infantry. So that seemed to be a mistake. But you know, hindsight and all that. So, all right, I guess the game actually seemed to be favoring Smitty. Then he does have 4 medium tanks. Medium tanks, of course, being a little bit more mobile than the heavy tank. It's going to retain that map control that LorryDriver actually managed to challenge with his nice little early engagement there. Lorry's going to split up his army a little bit. Could be a little bit dangerous because Smitty's going to come in here. Ooh, he's going to be able to pick up an ore truck here basically for free. So nice little pick there. Ah, it gets away. No, it's going to chase it. No, it's going to move back. Okay then. So yeah, I was going to say splitting your army. You know, I have to be very careful about that. And of course they are, because you know you're going to stay within your base, protect your army. I guess that's the default thing. You have to stay with some units in your bases, so your opponent just can't run you over. What? Oh, that was a force fire. Oh, this Ortrak is living dangerously. Oh, it's gonna be lost in a second. So let's see. LorryDriver is kind of pushing on the right side. So it doesn't seem like anybody can do any damage to each side. You know what that means? That means Red Dome. Every time you kind of enter a situation where you neither can really do anything, that should be the clue to take up as soon as possible. Of course, you can also take another expansion, but when you have like an equal situation and you have a tech up, you just have that much. You have just an enormous advantage. There's a lot of army coming out from LorryDriver though. He's keeping the production of the heavy tanks, so we're not seeing any rush to the radar as of yet. LorryDriver just started his radar build, but we have like 2, 4, 5, well, 5 heavy tanks and 5, 6 medium tanks. So yeah, like equal sized armies. You can see both players going for the radar dome now, which makes sense. What? My God, LorryDriver. Oh, he should barely be able to save it, but that was pretty risky. Smitty's going on for the other side, but that should not work. 2 flamethrowers will deal with that easily. LorryDriver's gonna have to be very careful, because if he... Oh God, he's gonna lose his MCV here, I think. Because these medium tanks will just chase it down and kill it. No problem. Yeah, this MCV is so dead. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Yeah, you can't play around with the MCV like that. Easily, at least. And that means this area here is basically undefended from an MCV. So camping is in order for Smitty. And it's going to also go for a counterattack on the main base, which is currently also undefended. That was his main MCV, meaning that he cannot really properly defend this area here. This war factory actually might just go down. 4 medium tanks here supporting this vast blob of infantry. They're just pulling everything back. He can't really save his war factory, but he might be able to do something with his army. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, it's gonna come in from both sides here, trying to pincher in this army, and it looks like it's gonna get it. Looks like it's gonna get this army of Smitty, which is desperately needed. But Lorry is, wow. Yeah, that's a nice army kill. But Lorry is, of course, in a pretty bad shape here, as he doesn't really have a good expansion plan. He's going to have to rebuild another MCV, maybe. He's going to go in for the attack, though. Ooh, losing that yak, that's actually pretty unfortunate. Let's see, Smitty is not building artillery, so this attack could be actually pretty dangerous. This could be a pretty dangerous attack. There's no MCV for Smitty either. He actually is over here with his own MCV. And what? Oh, he's always wanting to base push on the left side, giving LorryDriver the opportunity to just coming into the main base and completely catching him off guard here. MCV is also being chased back. This is a pretty good attack by Lorry. He's gonna kill off. It's gonna kill off the main base, I think. Yeah, Smitty can't stop this army, and the support is too far away. GG. That was a great attack. That was pretty sick. Oh, that means, alright, that's going to be 2-0 for Mr. LorryDriver. Taking that second point on track. And it seemed like Smitty was in the driver's seat there for, I mean, the game kind of wobbled back and forth there with the engagements, but seemed like Smitty was in a control position. He sacrificed basically his army for taking down the war factory, and LorryDriver just responded with an immediate counterattack. So that was pretty damn good, and obviously needed a reaction to that. So damn. 3 sub 10, yeah. This is going to be a quick best of 3, it looks like. Doesn't seem like you're going to go for a full hour even. But you know what? You know, we might have some players wanting to play a little bit later on after this, so we're gonna continue the stream a little bit. And yeah. Right. It looks like all players are just waiting for the RAGL server to pop up. So we're just gonna get that. Whoop. We're gonna pop Rapa Nui. Like so. And wait for our players. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. What's going on in the chat? A lot of activity. Yeah, I'm just not having any chance of looking to the... Wow, that's a lot of chat. Don't have anything on... don't think I have anything... any way of following the action. That's okay. I'm not on voice, man. Just chilling it for this stream. Let's see. What am I actually waiting for? Oh, it seems like I... Oh, there we go. So that means Smitty going to pick our next map again. And he desperately needs a point. He does not want to lose the best of 3. And that reminds me, like I believe, was it the Fortes tournament? No, it was a tournament before that where Smitty, he took a 3-0 versus LorryDriver. So maybe LorryDriver is looking for revenge, you know. Wanted to get back at Smitty for that humiliating 3-0 victory. That was Fortes. Oh, okay. Oh. Pit fight. Okay, this is one of the support columns in the map called Pit Fight. Wrong version. Is it? Well, I guess they have a season 5 version. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing official about this game, so don't think it matters. Let's have a look at the list. No, that's actually the right version. It's called Pit Fight Season 4. It's the right one. It's listed. It's linked on the registration. So if it's season 4, no, it ain't. Obviously, the officials will upload a full map pool. They still have yet to decide on which additional maps they want to put into the pool. So there's going to be like 10 maps. We have 8 so far. So yeah, just gonna have the one without the forward command. Yeah, this is the season 4 pit fight. Oh wait. Ah, okay. How? They might be. I don't know. Oh! Ah, okay, so I guess it's the wrong season 4 map. Alright. Alright. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean that's totally fine. If obviously these players they won't take advantage of that. No, it's Smitty disconnected. Oh well. Yeah, so this map was re-uploaded once the release 10.14 came out, because then the forward command was activated and actually served the purpose. So that means that probably means that I have 2 of those pit fight maps in my custom folder. Let's see. No, I don't. Alright, let's just delete this one then. And I can just download this. One of these guys has it. So the link in the official RAGL.org site is isn't it wrong? Oh yeah, I remember. So this has 3 lines of color in the edges, which signifies this has been fixed. Welcome to vote on RAGL maps. Not just yet. I also forgot about the straw poll, but whatever. We don't pick favorites here. We're cheering for them both. Let's see. Oh, I got a drink. Ugh. 30 minutes. 2 fast games. I'll be right back and get myself some water. I was kicked. So LorryDriver, Smitty. What? Somebody tell them. I got kicked. I was gonna say Smitty picking pit fight was actually a pretty interesting choice. I believe that's like one of his strong maps altogether. Seems like he changed his mind and want to go for racetracks, which I don't think I would do against LorryDriver. I don't know how Smitty does on that map, but I would assume he has to know that map pretty well. They didn't notice I got kicked. I did install the map. Oh, of course they changed the map, and I didn't install it, and therefore I got kicked. So, let's see. All right, ready. So there you go. So if you don't install the map, then you get kicked. Although, yeah, I was gonna say, like, why didn't I have to install this one? All right. See, this is why I'm not hosting these games, because I probably just have a lot of wrong versions. But this time I didn't do the mistakes yet. So we're gonna have actually factions being picked here by both players, and it's going to be pit fight, which LorryDriver has a lot of experience on, so it's gonna be interesting. This time LorryDriver picked Russia, and Smitty just picked allies, and it spawned as England. So this is racetracks. It's a relatively small map, and oh, by the way, I gotta change the score on stream. Come on. Don't lose your showmanship. Bam. This is a very funny map to me. It is definitely a nice arena here in the middle where a lot of fights can quickly happen. Games don't tend to take too long on this map. It does have a capturable communication center in the middle, but obviously that's all you can capture on this map. So if you build an engineer, you know, you quickly just take away 10% of your starting economy to get hold of that, and you don't necessarily see people going for that early on. Smitty is going to... oh, that's not medics. Yeah, it looks like both players are just ignoring capturing it. And I think that's probably the right call. So you do have a big, nice ore patch here. Was that the same music track playing? But there's 2 ore mines on the small patch and 1 on the big one. So that's a interesting observation. And Smitty's going for a double refinery right onto the patch with the 2 ore mines. But again, there's not a lot of ore here, so he's going to have his 3rd ref here pretty quickly after that war factory. I would assume Lorry's going to go for the split, the ore refinery split, taking both patches right away. Stop. Wait, I revert over the original version, so let's stop with the switch. Well, nobody knows the versions, man. Oh, nice little attack bar. Lorry is going to kill off. Smitty, but excuse me. He's going to kill off. Yeah, a few infantry and disrupt the supply line. So that was the nice little prodding there by Smitty. Same thing. Flak truck is coming out for Lorry, Ranger for Smitty. Bum, 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 bum. And yeah, still nobody's bothering with the communication center. I guess you could capture it if you get some map control. It would be. I think it would be worth it. This flak truck is yeah, prowling a little bit, getting some vision. That's a lot of infantry for Smitty though. There comes the Ranger, so you're gonna have like an equal fight. Oh, the Ranger's about to go. The Ranger goes down, and that's pretty bad for Smitty. It's not gonna have any vision at all. And you know, that's the thing. If you lose your vehicle, light vehicle, you're just kind of gonna have to go back and just wait for that second vehicle. And sometimes you just don't want to disrupt your eco production, your eco scaling, meaning you want that extra ore truck, you want the MCV out in time, and so you're basically just grounded to stay home. Smitty, you know, killing that Ranger, you could probably just move up and grab that communication center. Probably that wouldn't be a terrible idea. So he's actually just staying home as well. He's gonna repair the flak truck. Good idea. 5 ore trucks for both. And yeah, we're just gonna have to wait to see what they do with their MCV. That's where the game's gonna go. MCV, Smitty going to the left side. How far, I do not know. Probably a safe expansion because they don't have. Again, it doesn't have the doesn't have the light vehicle. This flak truck is just gonna be there, and oh, this is gonna be a nice one for Smitty as well. It does have some vision here with the flak truck, so it's gonna kill up some extra infantry. And Smitty cannot produce. Oh, Smitty has not prepared a pillbox, so he cannot really punish this right away. Rocket soldier in the front. But okay, Lorry sees the MCV, so that should cue him to move back. Good choice. Heavy tank on the way for LorryDriver actually. And Smitty is going for another MCV. Wait, what? Oh, excuse me. I saw that MCV from Smitty. I was thinking, well, that's a fast MCV. I didn't really bother to check it out. But that was actually his main base MCV. All right. Well, I'm not too sure about that because, well, he got this. You know what? It might not have been the worst of choice because already with the loss of map control, he might have wanted to get in here a little bit quicker so Lorry wouldn't get in here and stop his expansion. Obviously, that would be a terrible situation for Smitty. So he's going to get this and use his second MCV to expand to the north side. Wow, this blind MCV. It's going to be okay, I think, if we react quickly, but this medium tank is going to put the clock on this MCV. Okay, it's going to be okay. That's a dangerous one. We could just deploy here, yeah. So we're going to have Smitty taking the top right ore patch here. Looks like a mirror situation where you have Smitty taking the right side. It's going to split pretty equally. So I think that means we're not going to really see much of action here until we have a tech build maybe. Already one of the longest game I've seen on on racetracks. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Rated come up come up soon. Although, with the distances being very short in and out between the bases, like the guy with the big army might just win it. So it looks like both players are actually recognizing that and just continuously building their army. Nobody want to rush to tech. Of course, if you do that and don't really have much of an army, then you're going to kind of fuck. Oh, these medium tanks! Ooh! One goes down, two goes down. Oh, that was costly for Smitty. Ah, that hurts. That could give Lorry the option to just kind of tech up right away. Actually, just killing off 2 medium tanks for free like that, especially against Smitty, who just always focuses on a lot of tanks, could give him an opportunity to tech up. Anyway, let's see the eco tab here. F2 is the eco. Yeah, Lorry is about 4k ahead of Smitty, and that's, you know, that's also because of the tanks and earlier engagements. Heavy tank versus pillboxes. It's gonna get a free pickup of the pillbox, and Smitty is reacting to this with his entire army. I don't think anybody's gonna. Wow, this is actually some nice picks up. You know, kills of 1 pillbox, 2. Careful with the medium tanks. Oh no! Oh wow, that hurts. So that's like 2 pillboxes and 3 medium tanks just lost for free. Oh no! No, Smitty. Heavy tanks, so many heavy tanks for LorryDriver. He's just going to roll in and just eat up this army. I think this is a game ender. That's just way too much assets lost for Smitty in the army, and I don't see a way for him to come back with any sort of map presence without a tech lead. And actually, Lorry is the one with the Radome and the Yaks and the V2s coming online. So I don't see how Smitty is going to come back from this. That is pretty rough. Smitty is going to need a miracle. Yeah, V2 is going to come in here. Immediately start to just grind down Smitty's base, and Smitty can't do anything about it. He can't really push out anywhere. Yak's going to scout the army. That power plant was sold off. Yikes. Oh my god. Stop it. No more. Smitty is sacrificing these medium tanks to the gods. The Aura gods. The Aura gods are saying thank you. Oh, the Yak is going to capture the... Oh! Loses the Yak there. He just wanted to kill that medium tank so bad. The road didn't save that tank. So the deal with this map partially is that the roads give the vehicles a little speed boost. You can see that V2 kind of racing down this track, and so you can kind of quickly, I guess, like here, move about this map. The vehicles will automatically go into the road if you have like if you just move off to the left side with this army. The vehicle will kind of recognize the road as the quickest path in terms of time or whatever, and they will just go there. Kind of makes this map unique. Racing down the racetrack. That's right. What can Smitty do? He does have the Radome now. I guess like for Smitty, he does have half the map. So I guess like the only thing he really can do realistically is to just get the artillery. Yeah, it's gonna get artilleries and just, you know, bunker up. But LorryDriver is already there with his iron, with his iron curtain, and that means, of course, iron curtain just pretty much counters our RD turtle. So what can Smitty do? The Heinz is up. LorryDriver just moves back. Oh! Well. Yeah, LorryDriver just probably just stays back and just waits for that iron curtain, which is going to come online pretty quickly in about 1 minute. So I think There's nothing Smitty can do about that, actually. Can't move on. He doesn't have a demo track. The British spy won't really help him all too much, although now, like, LorryDriver would have to like do a real blunder here for this to fail. Oh wait, what? APCs. He might just go for a drop somewhere, maybe with the Iron Curtain, and just drop the artillery. That would perfectly well be the case. APCs are pretty good to Iron Curtain, you know, just because of the fact that they're very quick. So you can get them in the front there and soak damage immediately. Some artillery fire onto LorryDriver's base. This is the only thing that Smitty can really do. There's a nuke up for Lorry as well, and all LorryDriver really has to do to guarantee his win is just to well, wait for the nuke, I guess. Our curtain is about to get ready, and look at this freaking army, man. If he gets these APCs and just Iron Curtains into here, he could probably just demolish this entire area. APCs are not that great against the artillery. Okay, here comes the Iron Curtain flower, and I think it's good enough. There's a lot of artillery though, so he's not going to be able to kill this so quickly. Oh, there's no Iron Curtain in the back, so it's going to actually lose a lot of this stuff coming in from the backside. Even the flank on the left side is going to be completely evaporated. LorryDriver is throwing the game. Oh no, this attack was absolutely horrible. Oh my god, that was... Oh no. Well, that's it. That's all they have to do. Yeah, that was the blunder LorryDriver had to do in order to turn this game around. And that attack vector, it did not work out for him at all. Like, I think what you want to do maybe is you probably want to attack from a more narrow vector rather, because he was just coming in. The Iron Curtain vehicles was not that great either. Like, it was like one heavy tank, one APC, and one flak truck. Might as well just do all the APCs, so you can pretty much spread them around and soak damage all over the place. Even with the flank that came in there and just got evaporated by the army from behind. Smitty's going to take the advantage immediately, going for the middle and just you know. Oh wow, mammoth tanks. Okay, the LorryDriver is getting desperate. But obviously with the center position here, the artillery play could be really dangerous. I'm not sure. I don't think Smitty really wants to move out too far here. There's V2s out, a lot of anti-air to kill off the Heinz, and if oh my god, well, I guess it's Smitty's turn to drop this. V2 is not doing all too much damage, but there's still the mammoth tank. There's a ore truck he could use. It's gonna just swallow up this army as well. Well, lesson number 1: don't attack into the enemy in OpenRA. I guess that's what it all boils down to. Well, the game kind of equalized, but there's still the fact that LorryDriver does have the Iron Curtain and the nuke, by the way. So if there's anything that's that to look for, mammoth tanks in front. It's going to push back the middle of... Smitty's just going to have to leave the middle, basically. And Smitty's going to be fine. Stop move, the best move. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the irony, man. Well, what can I say? The mammoth tanks are being chased back by artillery. Of course, the mammoth tanks are dreadfully slow and cannot really stop. Wait, can't really stop this. As an allied player, you know, if you wanna go from here, you probably would just need to have the tech center. You know, get the longbows out and and start that GPS timer. Of course, this map is so small, I won't really have much to do with it. Okay, another Iron Curtain, this time on 2 APCs and 1 flak truck. Oh wow, SAM site, you don't see that very often. Where's the Iron Curtain flower? There, well, it's not a flower, it's just 3 of them. Smitty might just get away, I think. This is not a very valuable Iron Curtain. It's gonna kill off. It's gonna kill off a few of these. Wow, was that a chain explosion? 4 artillery gets away. You could have followed up with an attack though. There would be no harm in that, I think. The artillery. Wow. Okay, additional. Okay, so like 5 artilleries goes down in that Iron Curtain. But it looks like, yeah, this could be an attack. Like this looks so freaking dangerous, but it just takes like a bunch of protected artillery to just kind of demolish the infantry, and then you just lose the heavy tanks because they're so slow. So again, I'm not unhappy about this at all. I don't think anybody really expects to see a long game here on racetracks. Ironically, the smallest. I think it's the smallest map in the map pool being played for the long haul. Some prodding. Okay, Smitty calls the GG. I think it's obviously due to the fact that the Iron Curtain just keep on ticking about 2 minutes. Every 2 minutes, Lorry can just run in with a and keep on pounding Smitty. All right, well, that's the 3-0 for Smitty. Gets his revenge against Smitty for that former 3-0.